Dear students, welcome to English class. I am Muhammad Shahalam, lecturer in English, Thamrai Government College. In last three classes, four, I have already taken 4 classes on modifier, and this is the last one. In this video class today, I will discuss another 3 board questions with answer. So if you at first read the basic rules of modifier, then exercise, and after that if you practice real question, board question, then it will be very much easy for you to understand the questions, and you will have to practice more and more from the reference book or test paper to find it easier. Okay, let's start. Today our first board question is Cumilla Board 2019. The topic is newspaper. Newspaper plays a very dash role in modern civilization. At first I will read the context or the passage without answer, then I will read the passage with answer. Newspaper plays a very dash role in modern civilization. It publishes news and views of home and abroad. Only dash knowledge is not enough in this competitive world. A newspaper helps a man dash his general knowledge. Besides academic books, one should read newspaper dash. Newspaper helps one dash the facts the world dash regularly. One can be aware of everything. There are dash kinds of newspapers. One should select newspapers dash. One should choose the dash newspaper because many newspapers present news partially. Whatever the paper is, it dash helps a man. So in the first gap we will have to use modify the word noun role, and we will have to use an adjective because generally adjective modify the word noun. So here the answer can be vital, important, or significant. Anyone can be regarded as right answer. Newspaper plays a very important role in modern civilization. It publishes news and views of home and abroad. Only dash knowledge is not enough. There you will have to do pre-modify the noun dash knowledge. Only you will have to use here adjective. Only bookish knowledge is not enough. Bookish knowledge is not enough in this competitive world. A newspaper helps a man. You will have to use an infinitive. Post modify the verb with infinitive. A newspaper helps a man to improve his general knowledge. Besides academic books, one should read newspaper. Post modify the verb. You will have to use an adverb regularly or daily. Newspaper helps one. Post modify the verb with an infinitive. Here also you will have to use an infinitive. Infinitive means to plus base form of verb. One to know helps one to know the facts of the world. Dash regularly, one can be aware of everything. There will be no full stop. Reading newspaper regularly. One can be aware of everything. There are dash kinds of newspaper. Here you will have to modify the kinds noun, pre-modify them. There are many kinds of newspaper. One should select newspaper carefully or judiciously or rightly or wisely. One should select newspaper, post modify the verb. One should choose the dash newspaper. One should choose the right newspaper because many newspapers present news partially, or good newspaper. You can use right or good before newspaper. Whatever the paper is, it dash helps a man. It helps. You will have to pre-modify the verb. It helps a man. It always helps a man. So there will be the answer always. Always is an adverb. Check back the answer. Vital, important or significant, bookish, to improve, regularly, to know, reading newspaper, many, carefully or judiciously. In question answer number I, right or good, J, always. That's all. Now we are going to the next board question. Sylhet Board 2019. This topic is about a library. A library is a dash of knowledge. The student dash to all classes visit in the library periods. Our college library is housed in 2 rooms. Dash almirahs are placed in 1 room. The other room is the dash room where magazines, journal, newspaper are placed. There are about 5,000 books in our library which are arranged dash. Any type of book can be traced in no time. The books cater to the needs and interest dash. There are 2 separate sections in the library. One of them reference books like dash etc. The other section contains books dash. Every student has a library dash. The reading room is always crowded dash in the afternoon. Look at the question on A in the fill in the blanks. Blanks on A. A library is a dash of knowledge. Pre-modify the noun. There you will have to use a phrase storehouse. A library is a storehouse of knowledge. The student, you will have to use a participle. The student attending or going to all classes visit it in their library period. The students attending to all classes or going to all classes visit in their library periods. Or studying can be, our college library is housed in 2 rooms. Our college dash almirahs are placed in 1 room. Some almirahs. Pre-modify the noun. Some, there will be adjective. Some almirahs are placed in the 1 room. The other room is the dash. The other room is the dash room. Use a participle. Other room is the reading room. Read has taken ing and it has been turned into participle. Is the reading room where magazines, journals and newspapers are placed. There are about 5,000 books in our library which are arranged. Post modify the verb. You will have to modify the word arranged. Systematically or alphabetically you can answer. Any type of book can be traced in no time. The books cater to the needs and interest. You will have to use a preposition interest of the students and teacher. Of the students and teacher will be the answer of prepositional phrase. There are 2 separate sections in the library. One of them reference books like dictionaries, encyclopedias, biographies or atlas. The answer will be dictionaries, encyclopedias, biographies, atlas, etc. The other section contains books, prepositional phrase. The other section contains books of various interests. Every student has a use a noun. Every student has a library card. You will have to just use a noun card. The reading room is always crowded in the afternoon. Post modifier, crowded heavily in the afternoon. Crowded heavily or especially in the afternoon. Check back the answer once again. Storehouse, attending or going. C. Some. D. Reading. E. Systematically. F. Of the students and teacher. G. Dictionaries, encyclopedia, biographies, atlas. H. Of various interests. I. Card. J. Heavily. That's all. Now we are going to the next board question, and that is Barishal board 2019. At first I am reading the passage with fill in the blanks and then I will answer it. The roads dash are beset with problems. Dash driving is one of them. Most of the drivers are not dash. They are not well educated. They can dash, put their signature and read Bengali. They are indifferent to dash life. They do not realize that life is dash valuable than time. They drive dash. They do drive consciously. Even they themselves are conscious of dash lives. They drive and try to overtake others. So this passage is about the road accidents. So you will have to use in blank A, use an adjective phrase. You will have to use an adjective with another words. The roads are used in Bangladesh. The roads used in Bangladesh. The answer will be the roads used. Answer will be used in Bangladesh are beset with problems. Pre-modify the noun. Dash driving is one of them. Here you can answer poor driving or reckless driving is one of them. Poor driving means not good driving. Is one of them. Most of the drivers are not dash trained, properly trained. Sorry, you will have to. Most of the drivers are not. Pre-modify the participle. Most of the drivers are not properly trained. You will have to modify this word trained. They are not well educated. They can dash, put their signature and read Bengali. They can only. They can use an adverb. They can only put their signature and read Bengali. They are indifferent to dash life. They are indifferent to use an adjective. Use a noun adjective. Life is noun, and if there is another noun here, then it will be regarded as noun adjective. Indifferent to human life. They do not realize that life is dash. Use determiner. Life is. They do not realize that life is. Use a determiner. More valuable. More is here determiner. They do not realize that life is more valuable than time. They drive. Post modify the verb. They drive unconsciously, carelessly, or recklessly. They drive recklessly. They do. Use an adverb to pre-modify the verb. They do. Use an adverb. Drive consciously. They hardly drive consciously. Even they themselves are not conscious of. Use a possessive. Conscious of their own lives. Their 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 own lives. They drive. Use an adverb phrase to post modify the verb. They drive with a great speed. They drive with a great speed and try to overtake others. So the answer will be that they drive with great speed. The answer will be with great speed. That's all. Check back the answer. Used in Bangladesh. Reckless or poor, properly, only, human, more, recklessly, hardly, they are with great speed. I hope that if you watch all the videos related to modifier, then there will be no problem in solving or answering modifier in your exam. And if you have any questions or doubt or any problem to understand the passage or answer, you must make comments on my video, or you can contact with me. uh, that's all. Have a nice time. Thank you.